Hey friends, this is Pants aka Nougat here with a new bit of content. With Kunark on the horizon, Gefragschulner and I are putting together some basic Kunark guides. This is my first shot at a video guide, and please let me know if you like it. In this video, I am providing a very basic introduction to Old Sebilis. This is one of my favorite zones in all of EverQuest. Let's start in Emerald Jungle. A druid or wizard can evac you to Emerald Jungle. This specific location is the druid port into the jungle. Simply look for the zone wall and follow it east. The wizard port in is only just north of the druid port in. If you're ported in by a wizard, simply run south to the wall and then east to Trakanon's Teeth. Please note that for a while, the Emerald Jungle evacuate spells must be cast from within a Kunark dungeon. You may choose to port to the Dreadlands, run to Karnor's castle, and then evacuate to Emerald Jungle from there. In Trakanon's Teeth is the zone where we find the two medallions for the Sebilis key quest. You do need the key to enter Sebilis. You can find a guide for that on the wiki, and maybe we will do a video on that as well. To get from here to Old Sebilis, simply follow the wall to your left, and you'll come to a large stone wall with an opening to city ruins. Follow along the right side of the ruins to what is known as the Broken Pillar. This broken pillar marks the building that leads to Sebilis. As a player newer to this zone, this is a pro tip to save you time running around checking all the buildings for this ramp that goes downwards. At the bottom of this ramp is the portal orb entrance to Sebilis. Click the orb with the key on your cursor to zone in. Welcome to Old Sebilis, a once capital of the Ixar Empire. Its founder Venril Sathir you will meet later on in your adventures. Living Ixar no longer occupy this once bustling city. Let's visit one of the zone outs, as you cannot zone out the same way you had come in. This can cause many problems, as most of us will be unable to make a run for the zone out and live to brag about it. If you are visiting Sebilis on a whim, it can be best to have an escape plan. Casters have it easy with Gate, though a melee character may want to have on them a Worker Sledge Mallet, or maybe a Leatherfoot Raider Skullcap for a self-port out. There is almost always a frog that sees through invisibility along the way out. Sebilis is home to Froglocks, Fungus Men, Juggernauts, a dragon, and more. This is one of the more difficult dungeons in Kunark and provides challenges and experience all the way to level 60. This is a dungeon where the rewards are certainly scaled properly to the challenge. Like many Kunark dungeons, there is a lot of loot to be found, from valuable gems to class armor pieces with clicky effects, new class spells, and ultra rare uber tunics and staves. You have a chance to find valuable items on even the trash mobs. You'll have fun here if you can stay alive. You have seen now the path to the zone out. I have taken us back to the zone in, and I'll show you now to some of my favorite experience and item camps. This is the Scarabs camp. There are 3 scarabs that spawn here, and each have a chance to drop valuable gems. This camp is popular for those seeking to make some quick platinum pieces. If you're coming to Sebilis for the first time, let's say level 52, then this might be a great first camp. You would want to bring some friends though. The experience gain is great here as well. As we pass through the Scarabs area, we come to a crypt. Atop the crypt is the Sebilite Guardian. This juggernaut holds valuable loot. The Larrikin's Mask is a useful clicky item with 10 charges of superior camouflage. He can also drop a decent one-hand blade or a ranger bow. The door to the crypt is locked and would require a skilled rogue to open it. Picklocking skill of level 201 is required. This may be because the treasures within are ultra valuable. A short ways into the crypt, we come to a chamber. This chamber has 4 doors. Within each door is one undead Ixar. These Ixar can drop highly sought after items. The items include the Hierophant's Cloak, Luminescence Staff, and the Jaundiced Bone Bracer. Continuing out to the other end of the chamber will lead you towards the Crypt of the Emperor. This is another location for great experience and rewards. There are roaming frogs that very rarely can drop a highly valued belt. The Spectral Emperor has a very small chance to drop the most valued spell in the game, Torpor, though I've never seen it drop for myself. Welcome back to the Sebilis Zone-In. I'm going to show 2 more locations for good experience and items. What I really should say is that most anything you do in here will be good experience with a great chance at loot. Nevertheless, here are 2 more spots to set up camp. This area is the prison. There is a named scarab that drops unique loot. There aren't many mobs within the prison, but there is plenty of trash outside the prison to pull for experience and spell scrolls. We are now heading towards the disco. Many players have very fond memories at the disco. The mobs are plentiful, the loot is great, and the experience is good. There are 2 discos, the red ceiling orb, and then a second disco in the back with a raised dance floor. In this clip I explored a bit, as I often would only see the first room in this building. There are great times to be had here, and I for one cannot wait. This is where I'm going to end this tour. There is more to explore in this zone, including a dragon's den. Enjoy your delve into the depths of Old Sebilis, and thank you for watching.